Alright, what's up YouTube? This is Hugh Blasky with Through the Decades. I'm here with Mr. Marco Guzman.
That ain't my name.
AKA the Rarity Ho. He got 7th place at the Through the Decades Louisville Regional. Marco, I don't even know what I'm saying now. I was doing so good, and then now here we are. All right. Marco, what deck did you play yesterday?
I was playing Farm Girl right here.
Okay.
Farmgirl.deck.
All right, and would you say that was a good choice for you?
I don't know. I mean, I just play decks that I like, and I like Star Wars, so that's why I play this deck.
Okay, fair enough. Show everybody your new Kozmo token.
This for the new support when we get Dogfighter. I don't give what the fuck anybody says this is shitty, whatever. I'm gonna summon this TIE Fighter token and be like, suck it, bitch.
Looks really good with that Farm Girl.
I bet so. It's gonna look great next to my Dogfighter.
All right, I'm sure everybody's really excited. So let's go ahead and go through your main deck first.
All right, and this is just pure Cosmos. There's like nothing like weird about it or anything. It's just Cosmos and traps. So 3 Farm Girl. I mean 3 of everything. Like that's just standard. You just kind of have to play it right now. With the new support coming out, I'm definitely been cutting Good Witch and Slip Rider. I think I'm probably still gonna be playing Forerunner though. But
Seems
like,
good.
That's, you just have to play that. And then I feel like this is just again another staple in the deck. Like since there's just not enough monsters and not enough defense really in the deck, you just have to play triple max C in order to get to all your stuff.
Those ultis are gorgeous.
Yeah, they cost me a little bit, but they were definitely worth it.
Notice that his honest are gold and his maxis are ulti.
Yeah, you're right, but at least they're German. All right,
it's fair. We'll give you that one.
A lot of people are like talking about cutting honest and shit like that, but I don't know. I mean, honest, you just...
Would you say it was good for you yesterday?
You can't beat it. Yeah, I mean, like every time I see it, it's like, all right, we're fucking going in.
Was there a time that honest was really good?
All the time. I mean, there's never a bad time for honest.
Cool.
And then this last monster I played, I had mixed feelings about. It's main deck 1 Ghost Ogre, and I put it in there so I could have a synchro toolbox, but I never made a synchro, and I didn't figure that I would. But like, I don't know. Honestly, the best thing that I probably did like at least 7 times yesterday I would activate Kozmo Town like for the shuffle effect or something, and then Ghost Ogre my own Kozmo Town so that I could get a search off. And I did that quite a lot, and it actually just basically going to search for Farm Girl or whatever the hell I needed.
Do you ever e-telly out the Ghost Ogre, or is it always the Farm Girl?
I did it once just to like survive a turn. Mm-hmm. I think that's the only time I e-tellied it out though.
Cool.
But that's it for the monsters. It's like 19 or some shit. Triple Town, obviously. Triple e-telly. I know some people like said only 2 e-telly, but that's retarded.
At least you have ulti German e-tellies.
Most of it's German, yeah. Not all of it's first though, unfortunately. But
scrub.
I know. I'm fucking awful.
It's supposed to be a Rarity Ho, and he doesn't even have matching e-tellies.
I'm fucking the worst. Double Dark Hole, and to match with that, the Raigeki, just because if you can get a... I can't find Ultra Germans.
Facebook, can we just, or not Facebook, YouTube, can we talk about the corner on the corners on this Raigeki? And he's a Rarity Ho.
Yeah, but I got it for a really good deal.
Not even Ultra either.
What are you talking about, Raigeki or Dark Hole?
Raigeki.
No, I'd rather have Super.
Why?
Why would I?
The Ultra is $160.
Not okay. Whatever. I don't know. Whatever. I got a fucking NLB.
Rarity Ho doesn't even know how much Retro Pack Raigeki is.
I was thinking the shitty Ultra. I was like, why would I want that Ultra? Not the shitty one.
All right, quit arguing. Go back to your deck profile.
Double MST. I was playing this deck for a long time without any MSTs, actually.
They're not even ulti MSTs. I'm just kidding.
You're right. They're first. One's German. But this deck, or this card is pretty versatile, because even like if you're playing like something where you don't want to MST, like Necros or whatever, there's a lot of times where, again, just destroying your own town is pretty significant. So you can like actually just get a search through, and you can even like, if you have like stuff banished, you can like return one of your banished ones, do the shuffle, and then after you've done all that, MST it and get a search off of it too.
Seems pretty good.
And this card is pretty clutch, and I cited in the third one a lot, even against, like I said, decks that you don't even necessarily need MST. One limiter removal. I'm trying to think if I even saw this card yesterday. I did see it once in my last matchup against Necros, and I saw it early on, and I should have activated it, but I didn't because it wasn't going to be game, and I was like, fuck it, he's still going to have like 1,100 life points, but if I did it, I definitely could have won the first game, and I ended up losing the first. My last match was a draw, and I'm pretty sure if I activated this, I could have won because he ended up, he summoned Trish and hit my back row, and he killed that.
It's alright, you live some, you learn.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was like whatever. I mean, it was risky either way, but last spell is Book of Moon.
Okay.
He's just, I don't know, just a versatile.
It's not even German Ultra Facebook or YouTube. Look
no,
at that.
no,
It's German secret.
Super would be the nice one.
Oh man.
Actually, English Super would be the nicest one, but I don't know how many spells. It's like 11. Yeah.
All right, we're at 30. So if he doesn't have 10 traps, he's lying to you.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm lying because I'm pretty sure I played 9. Anyway, 2 Storming Mirror Force. This card's stupid good. Like, I kind of almost wanted to play a third one.
So I do want to ask you really
I thought
quick.
about taking a book
There
out
are
for a
a
third
lot of people in the Yu-Gi-Oh community that don't like Storming Mirror Force. Why did you like Storming Mirror Force so much?
I just think it's really good against like what your like most of your matchups. Like obviously it's not good against Necros. I mean like it's alright against Necros, like because sometimes they'll still like summon like 20,000 big ass monsters and like they're like ha game motherfucker, and you're like no, not game motherfucker. So I mean although they get to search and do all that shit afterwards, still like I understand that sucks. Cool. But like, and that's like the worst card or the worst deck to use this against. But like if you're doing it against Shaddolls and you hit their fusions, they just lose out on their fusions. They don't get to add anything back. Against BA, usually like 99% of the time a BA player is gonna like normal summon Seer, special summon Groff or whatever, and then like whatever material is underneath the Dante that's attacking has either the effect has already been used or he used it to special summon or some shit. So when that material falls off, he's not going to be able to get the effect, and then Dante's not going to get his effect. And against Kozmo, it's fucking retarded. Like they just float because of the destruction ability, but it doesn't destroy. So I don't know. I don't understand why people don't like it. I think it's retarded. And then I played 2 Fiendish Chain, and I've been debating on whether I should play Fiendish Chain or Breakthrough. Obviously, Breakthrough is better on like the effect negation route, and if they have MSTs or whatever. But I don't know. I like the fact that you can stop attacks because like in this deck, like I said, this deck kind of like lacks some defense. So that's why I feel like you need to play Fiendish Chain. And then for one-ofs, Warning, Torrential, Emptiness, Compulse, and Bottomless. And I guess those 4 are like pretty self-explanatory, but like a lot of people hate Compulse, and I think it's super strong right now. Basically the same thing as Storming Mirror Force,
just as a
except for you can do it whenever. And it's also another reason I really like it right now is because everyone's playing Norden with the Insta-Fusion bullshit, and so if you if they Insta-Fusion out Norden and then he summons a monster and then you Compulse the Norden, the other monster gets banished. So it's really good at stopping Insta-Fusion plays and making them banish one of their cards that they could potentially use later in the duel.
All right, well, that was 9 traps, so I'm glad to know that you played a 39 card deck.
Yeah, I played a 39 card deck.
Your list seems solid. You mind if we go into your extra deck?
Sure, it's completely irrelevant, but I played 1 Super Castel because I'm broke as fuck.
Not even Alti.
He's too expensive to get for a card that I make like 1 out of every 50 duels. It's just stupid.
Yeah. All right, what else?
But this is one of the more relevant ones, even though I like never go into him.
Yep.
Exiton, I don't think I've ever played him. Cowboy, I've made a couple of times. Ptolemy and Diamond, again a couple of times. Pleiades. This is the only thing I went into yesterday. I was against an Ignite player, and it was pretty dirty. Because I made him go first. He Pendulum summoned 4, and then I Flying Seed him. He's like, well, I can't do anything. And then the next turn, I was able to make a Pleiades, and then just bounce back the Flying Sea. So I just had complete control of the game. It
Seems really good.
It was pretty fucking stupid. But yeah, again, I've made him a few times. Big Eye I've never made. I lied. kind of made it once. Once I told my opponent I was going to make big guy, they're like, fuck it, and they scooped. Because they just had a construct on board, and they like obviously didn't have a L or anything, so it's like, I'm just going to take your construct and beat you. Red Eyes Flare, I've made a couple of times. He's just good if you can get your opponent to really low life points. The Kozmo monsters are too good because of their floating to really want to give up for an exceed. So the only time you'd want to do that is if they have 500 or less life points and you can make him, they obviously can't do anything to out him. And that's it for the exceeds. Kind of wanted to play an Emerald just in case, but I don't know. Never would have made him probably. And then
Synchros were
never made these synchros. Or yesterday anyway. I played a Michael, a Moonlight, Clearwing, a Ancient Fairy Dragon, and I don't think I've ever summoned those while I've been playing this deck. And then I have made a Black Rose once, and I've made a Scrap Dragon once, and I've never made Trishula. It's really pretty much implausible to make Trishula because you have to have 2 Farm Girls on the field. 2 Farm Girls and a Ghost Ogre. So you have to open up Farm Girl double E-Telly to make a Trishula, and that's just retarded.
Yes, that is DT.
Yeah, that's the only reason it's in here, because it's DT. You hooked me up with this.
Back when they were 80.
No, they were cheaper than that. They were 60.
Yep.
Got real hookups. 2 weeks before it came off the list.
Let us see that young side deck, Rarity Ho.
The side deck was pretty good, I guess. I liked it. The third MST, just because, like I said, MST was really clutch.
Still not ulti.
I know. What?
I thought that was Diva.
No. 2 Lancias. Decided this against it's pretty shitty against Kozmo. I had it in there kind of maybe, but I don't even side against Kozmo anymore. It's just really not worth it. It's good against Necros, obviously, and if you happen to see a Ritual Beast player, I guess. And Infernoids. Double Mistake for Necros and Cleese. And I don't know, whatever else searches. The best fucking side deck card in the game right now. Retaliating Sea.
Super good.
Because it's stupid. Double Mind Crush because last fucking regional I went to, I lost round 5 or some shit to Psyframes and I got super pissed off. So I decided to play shitty cards if I see shitty decks.
Glad someone else agrees.
I mean, that's pretty much what it was. I really didn't want to have this in my fucking side deck, but I felt like I had to. Yeah. Luckily, I didn't see any Psyframes, but... and it's subpar against BA, but that's about it. Or I guess Necros. But
it's not bad against BA because when they reveal, you can rip it out of their hand and then they don't get their grave effect, and then you can also see what else they have.
I just feel like anytime I open Mind Crush against BA, they're tour guide, fucking Fire Lake your back row. And I'm like, okay. Right.
That's just bad luck on your part.
Good job, man. No, I'm shitty. I'm fucking shitty at luck. The second Ghost Ogre, pretty much just for Cleese, and there was a couple rogue things.
Not even first dead.
What? Is it not?
Yeah, it is.
Look at his look of
It's
disappointment.
not first ed.
Look at his look of disappointment, YouTube.
Is it say first edition on the bottom?
It does not.
Oh, yeah.
It's either really.
Where the fuck did this come from? Well, I guess
Caught in a lie, Marco Guzman.
Yeah. So I sided in the unlimited Ghost Ogre. It was very subpar because it was unlimited.
All right.
Moving on. 2 fucking beautiful ass Flying Seas.
These are gorgeous. Does it make up for this?
I know.
They're still gorgeous.
Focus on these. Like I said, it's clutch ass against that shitty Ignite deck, and then mainly just there for BA because BA is a weird matchup because if I can get them where they can't summon F-Zero, then I have it. But if they summon F-Zero, I'm like, fuck. I have 3 outs. I have Stormy Mirror Force and Compulse, and I think that's it. Or if I could make a synchro, I could fucking Michael it away or some bullshit. But it seems pretty awful. And then 2 Shadow Mirrors for Dolls and BA.
Seems pretty good.
Shadow
Alright.
Mirrors are clutch.
So overall, how do you think your regional experience was yesterday?
It was pretty all right. Had some ups and downs.
So speaking of downs, is this where we should discuss round 4?
Yeah, round 4 was pretty tragic. I almost dropped after round 4.
Please tell YouTube what happened during round 4.
I experienced my only loss of the day, and this always happens to me. I always end up playing some rogue ass bullshit deck, and I always lose to it. But today, or yesterday, it was a completely new experience for me. Because I lost to Lightsworns.
What playmat was he using?
Damn it, Simon. He was using the Noble Knight playmat, and he had no idea what any of my Kozmo monsters were.
What kind of sleeves was he using?
I don't even remember. Was he using sleeves?
That is the question, YouTube.
I don't even-
Was he using sleeves?
I was so, like, my mind was so blown. Like, it was crazy.
So they don't still know what happened. I need you to kind of go into a little bit of detail.
Okay, so
I know you're still traumatized.
He went first. It's a very dark place in my mind. He went first and opened double charge, and I don't know what happened, but at the end of his first turn, he had like 27 cards in his graveyard. Next thing I know, there was Judgment Dragon. And my cards float, but they can't float forever.
Not yet.
And not yet. We're getting there, but he was like, 1,000. And I was like, I guess so. And then game 2, I didn't see Judgment Dragon, but he did summon BLS on me. And I was hoping he would attack into my Farm Girl because I had the Clutch S Honest. He was like, he doesn't know what Cosmos do. He's gonna go in for the damage. Nah.
Yeah,
he just
YouTube,
fucking
let's pause for a
banished it.
second so that you understand that he didn't know what Cosmos did.
Not a clue.
Alright.
He had no idea. He didn't know what anything did. I watched him play other matches, and he'd be playing BA or Shaddolls or whatever. He's like, what is that archetype called?
Can you also please refresh YouTube on what round this was?
This was round 4, and I was
what-
undefeated
So
at the time.
This
and
Lightsworn player was also undefeated.
he didn't lose until round 5.
What was
Noah got him actually. That was his round 5.
Shout out to Noah from Knoxville.
You're my fucking hero. Should have been playing Ritual Beast yesterday.
I will be sure to tag him in this when you post it. What was probably your best match yesterday?
My best match, I don't know. I mean, the grindiest one I played, like, I don't know if you mean best, like as in like what I had like the best matchup
Best
against,
could be most.
or like,
We'll say most fun. What
okay.
was the most fun?
My last match against what's his name? It's like
I don't. You played him.
Branshaw or something. He got
Alex Bradshaw from
Yeah.
Indianapolis. Shout out to Alex Bradshaw.
he got like 3rd or something, I think.
Yeah, he did get third.
Yeah.
Or 5th. 3rd or 5th.
But yeah, he was playing Necros, and our first game, I think, was like 33 minutes, and it was just super grindy. And
Did you slow play him?
I don't know if he was slow playing me, because he was just like, he would like look through his graveyard and then be like, I don't know what to do, search, and then like look through his deck and be like, I don't know what, and I don't know.
That's just because he's cute.
Yeah, I mean, I was a little attracted, but but yeah, game 1 just took forever, and then so we only had like a few minutes to go into game 2. In game 2, I opened up Good Witch, Double Mistake, Emptiness, Bottomless, and I was like, come at me.
Well,
But-
we've gone pretty long, but just any last minute thoughts or comments on how the day went yesterday?
No, I was super excited because it was TTD's first regional, and it was done really well. The venue was a different one, and it was a pretty nice little cool spot. I like being on Barchstone Road too.
There was a Krispy
so
Kreme across the street.
There was a Krispy Kreme. I actually didn't go to the Krispy Kreme. I wanted to go, but it was like right when it started raining, and I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, Marco's scared of rain.
And then, Alex bought pizza though because he's clutch as fuck.
Yep.
So I was like, I don't need donuts.
Shout out
anymore.
to Alex.
Alex, oh man, he hooked it up, and like getting the price support for. I thought it was really cool that he did it for the whole everyone that got their invite, not just like top 8. Like that's what I thought it was going to be at first, but like because it really gives the players that don't get the top 8. It still gives them something, and I think that's really cool to look forward to.
Cool. Well, any last words, Marco?
No, I think that'll be it.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for letting me do this interview for you. You're adorable as always, and can't wait to see this online.
All right.
Thanks for watching, YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I think that's what you're supposed to say at this point.
Something like that.